Well, hello to my 17th vlog. Did one yesterday and here I am again today. But the reason I'm doing it today, because look at it. It's a beautiful day. I'm sitting outside and there's little Mozzie. She's on a long lead because you can't get her back in after a while. And the house just gets cold because although the sun's out now, as you can see, we're surrounded by mountains and it's up there already. So it won't be long before it's round there and the house will be getting cold. So I'm sitting outside with the kiwi fruit off the vine up behind the house, and it's just wonderful that you get kiwi fruit as a fruit available in December and January. I just love it. And then while I was busy reading, I saw that Neil's yard, can we see that? Yes, they've got a eucalyptus, one from South Africa and one from Portugal. One's gentler, and I don't know which one, but I'm assuming the Portugal one will be gentler. Excuse me, more suited for children. So just a lovely, lovely day to be in Portugal, and why I like being here. Sitting outside in the sun, Aberdeen, cold, windy, miserable, but here we are. So my mind is turning. I've got to be here for 6 months. So after this, in a week or so, I will be moving because Mozzie's mother will be home. And she will then be able to look after Mozzie herself, and I will then move to a place called Oloiros, which is in the Castelo Branco area, but bordering on the province my little house is in. When winter's over, because last week was just wet, this week looks beautiful, but you never know with winter. Plus it can get quite cold. It can go down to 0 and minus 1. Let me turn around. So we need to renovate, so we've got to save money to be able to do that, because the cost of living crisis, the power crisis, all has hit us really hard, and any spare money we've has gone to that. And I think of them last year saying this cost of living crisis and the power crisis is going to put middle class people into poverty, and it is so true. So I'm trying to think of ways to save cost, and something that a lot of people do when they come to a place like Portugal to renovate their home is live on the property in a caravan. Now, one, we don't own a caravan. And secondly, the way our property is configured is the only place I could put it is where we're going to have to put in the cesspit. So not suitable. However, we have an orchard, which we need to clear by middle of March, and Norrie will be here, so he doesn't know it yet, but we're going to be clearing land. Not a huge amount of land, which is great. And we will then have a space where I could put a tent. So I'm thinking about that and spending 3 months in a tent in nature, because when you look at this nature, it's just gorgeous. Yes, it can be quite hot, but May, June, July should be okay. There's trees, so there's shade. This is not our property, but I specifically made sure we bought a property with old trees so that we could have shade. We also have a little water dam, is a bit extravagant a word, but it's a little container with water in it. So that could be used for dipping feet into when it gets really hot. The fruit will be out. I can start pruning willy-nilly, and I do love a prune. It's my favorite gardening exercise, is just to prune trees and things. So yeah, things could be going on. Thinking ahead for Portugal, long-term Portugal, because Norrie could technically retire in December this year, but we need somewhere to live. So we need to save costs so that we can renovate the house. And of course, hopefully in May, June, July, renovations will be happening in the house. So it would be nice to be close. So there we go. Beautiful Portugal day. Enjoying the benefits of Portugal. And this is why we would want to move here.